Hey y'all, welcome back. Going through the material for lesson 9 in Math 48A. We're looking at problem 6B, which is a repeat of a problem that we just solved graphically. Specifically, in our last video, we saw that the solution to the equation square root of x plus 5 minus 1 equal 2 is the value x equal 4. In this situation, we're actually going to resolve this problem, but we're going to do it algebraically. So we're going to try to solve this equation by getting x by itself. In order to do that, we're going to start with the equation, the square root of x plus 5 minus 1 equal 2. This is an algebraic equation in x, so we're going to try to isolate this portion of x by itself. To do that, let's bring the 1 over to the other side. So let's get 1 on this side, 1 on that side, and that means that the square root of x plus 5, well, we know that 1 minus 1 goes to 0. And then we know that 2 plus 1 is 3. All right, well, this is a square root, and we want to get rid of the square root operation. So we might ask ourselves, what is the opposite of a square root? What operation undoes a square root? And if we remember from our previous lives, that squares undo square roots. So the inverse operation of a square root is a square. But anything I do to the left-hand side, I must also do to the right-hand side. So we say that if I square the square root of x plus 5, I must also square 3. And this implies that 3 squared is 9. Square root of x plus 5 squared, well, that's just going to leave x plus 5. And then in this case, we see x plus 5 equal 9. If we subtract 5 on the left-hand side, anything we do to the left-hand side, we must also do to the right-hand side. 5 minus 5 goes to 0, which disappears from our equation. And then 9 minus 5 is 4. And indeed, we see that x equal 4 is our algebraic solution to this equation, which is really, really nice because that's the same solution that we got using our graphical method, 2 different ways to solve our equation, and yet the solutions end up being the same. We can go ahead and check. So let's go ahead and check our x equal 4, which is kind of a nice habit to get into. If we evaluate the left-hand side, the square root of x plus 5 minus 1 is going to be the square root of 4 plus 5 minus 1, which is the square root of 9 minus 1, which is 3 minus 1, which is 2. And then d equals 2. So the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, and that's what we wanted. We say that that's a solution, and we're done. The next video, we'll take a look at the optional challenge problem for this particular lesson. I'll see you there. Oh, silly boy. I was supposed to stop live streaming.